Hello and welcome back. So Boyko is here and the PLO would be here as well. I have played already one session, maybe even two, I believe. Yeah, two sessions for 1 hour. It was kind of mix between regular tables and Russian Cash 200. And I actually felt that it's okay to mix them. I just kinda want to figure it out how to show it better on the screen. Because if I kinda just would grind mm, 4 tables, it's interesting. So I think maybe for next streams I would make I would make the two tables view, and then I would switch it. I think it would be okay. Yeah, sounds like this. So today would be kind of some experimental stream. Just because like now we have 4 tables. Yeah, I think for next one I would prepare. Maybe today I would kind of like continue grinding Russian cash and probably would still keep in the reg tables behind, and if I would find the action, so I will just put it to this your screen. So let's start with theory stuff as usual. Okay, so we are finally today it was like fine session already. We won around 1000, I believe, and it's interesting stuff that yeah, I think I would change this a little bit also with tables. The interesting stuff is that we are hello Boom Race, hello Andreas. I think I would kinda mix in them. It's I tried it in the morning session. It was not so many actions, so I mixed them both. So I think today, yeah, I would still try to probably show 4 tables and probably mix them by Zoom and Russian cash and regular tables. It would be kinda improvisation. And I think for tomorrow we will make some layout for 2 tables where you can like show better, just choose the best actions, and I will try with that. And mixing kinda looks nice for me. I still just kinda cannot find some like at least normal action on other rooms, so I would probably focus on GG, especially during the streams. So it'd be kind of like this. So yeah, so let's start with some theory stuff. I was thinking about pre-flop after a few last session. It's kind of interesting to think how we should deviate. If, for example, when we are playing when we are playing Russian cash, where we don't have like not many active recreations, and we have kind of tight, aggressive regs. So our preflop strategy is kind of pretty close to this recommendation in solver. But I think like when I just stopped myself, and then I think, okay, but on the reg tables it's kind of different because you, like when it's one player who will play 50 plus hands, maybe it's kind of like two players could be there. And even if it's just one, and you kind of like when you open like this 23% from the cutoff, so there are a lot of hands which we open for take the pot pre-flop. This is always amazing. It's kind of always raise and take 1.5 big blinds, so it's 150 big blinds per 100. And if you look, actually, I saw this like so if we open the under the gun, so MP fold 90%, cutoff fold 88%, bottom folded 80, like close to 84, small blind 93, and big blind 80. So this is in the solver world. So it's kind of like we should take this 1.5 big blinds like without action, just pre-flop around, so like around 40-30% of the time. But in reality, when we apply in reg tables, it's happened very rare. So it's just not the case. So like we would play post flop most of the time, and usually it would be multi-way. For example, if we open from MP, and I know we have recreation on big on button or small blind, so he would peel 50-60%, maybe 70% of the hand. So, and then regular pretty often completes the big blind because the recreation is in. So let's play with them. So this is kind of pretty different situation, yeah, and I think just follow to the this numbers wouldn't be the best strategy. So I just thinking have to deviate of this, and probably the best way when you understand that you will be in the multi-way, play the hands which plays good in the multi-way, and this is just nuts potential hands. So we have kind of enough hands where we open, and it's cool to play them in heads up spot, kind of like, especially against big blind, some single suited, some double suited middle rundowns with gaps or something like this. Maybe even out of the position against button, so it's okay. For example, if you open the MP and button peels, like the big blind should fold here 76% of the time. I haven't seen this pretty often, so it's like usually like when button peels a big blind, just like not, of course they have folds, but I don't believe that it would be so high. So it would be kind of pretty often on this multi-way spot. And in multi-way we don't have like many freedom of creativity. So we like of course we still have the potential to bluffs, but our cold equity and our realization of the hand much more important in multi-way than against one opponent. So yeah, I try to check like this button hands which we open still on from the like from all of the position, and would try to deviate on tight side when I would understand that we would play multi-way probably most of the spots if I open. So it's kind of even like this ace king jack 4 single to the king. This is kind of like in multi-way not the best hand, or like ace queen queen 6. So you just kind of want to hit the straight or the set. So not so many playability at that with that hand. Ace king queen 6, something like this as well. So this hand like who looks like in solver world given between 0 and 10 BB per 100 if you open, this is kind of questionable for me if it would be multi-way. So yeah, sounds like this, and it would be interesting to adjust with this ideas. Reg tables are generally a weaker pool, and people wider their range and loosen up because they get impatient. Playing Russian cash, you just get a new hand straight away. Yeah, it's at least what I think. Yes, and like on the Russian cash, we have this fault equity pre-float much more often compared to the reg tables. So, and I actually, it's interesting because I know that like for many players it's kind of different to switch before these two types of game. And actually, like, I think this is a big point why it is like you actually should to adjust quite a bit between these two pools. So interesting. I try to be as flexible as possible and try to be say profitable in different games as much as I can, because the poker world is kind of always changing, and it's not a nice idea to stuck on one place, and if it dies, so you don't have opportunity to win anymore. So interesting stuff. I would just think I will I understand like close enough this but like close to our buttons hands. So I would like kinda to take a screenshot and try to exclude like the most weakest part from some opens, and probably like with this rake structure, yeah, and because the people like to jump into the pots, I think we kinda could even 3-bet some point loser to just play one by one and not play multi-ways. So yeah, it would be something like this for today of theory stuff, and with these things I would start the tables. We'll see. First I need actually to put them correct to the view, because yesterday it was kinda yesterday I actually played, yeah, it's today morning I played just kinda one, showed just one table. So let's start the client and go to the tables. So yeah, always adjust. It's kinda like we have to know this basic strategy, but this is like a map, yeah, for whole poker world, yeah, and the solver, but we need to find the best way to execute and the best way for us to go for success. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. And actually, it will be interesting to see how many multiways we have compared to the solver. Compared to the solver. Okay, so let's start with tables. What do we have? Actually, just 1,500 table. So let's start with it, and probably I would add others. So I need just put my screen to the right view. So yeah, it would be kinda actually just one table 500. So let's see, maybe I will just put it to the side and would kinda grind Russian cache 200. So pretty strange. Like yesterday, it was much more. What about 5? Even on 5 cards, this is more action, but still. Have 200 some tables. So nothing special. Okay, so I believe let's start with rush and then we'll see. So yeah, I think it would be always kind of the Omiyoyo 222,000 hands. How much? Like we have the idea of this. Hello, yeah, welcome to the stream, Omiyoyo. Like we have this idea for this challenge on Russian cache 200. So like we have 75 followers at this point, so we need just 25 more, and I would start this one. So yeah, it would be 200 Russian cash. Interesting journey to check. Is it what we can show on this distance? So okay, I think I will just start in Russian cash because kinda nothing special on the other tables. 1, 2, 3. I will just check how the view looks actually. Okay, I think. So, meanwhile, yeah, maybe I will just switch with some interesting hands on reg.tables, kind of like this. And I also think that it's kind of pretty important to mark your opponents, especially in Russian cash when the tables switch so often and fast. So like, and we would make better decision to adjust our ranges when we know what's going on the table. I think this is still is fine for squeeze. Fold against 4-bet. Pretty bad flop for our range. That's the question. Can we fold this? I think against one opponent we should probably go. Just too many we have here, my opinion. Yeah, so we are not into bad shape. Second table we could check raise. I don't think that I would peel this. Let's try. So I actually think that I would cool. Like today's sessions, it was on the on the reg tables. So let's see. Do we need to peel this one? I think we can actually just fold this and under the gun and just continue to play. So yeah, this kinda into like this is closed. I think this should be fold anyway pre-flop even without open, but especially with this active guide behind me, we could consider to play more tight. And on the river without any club in my hand, I would just fold. First table is kinda close. Opponent looks like tight. And now let's peel. On the button we can be more flexible. Just fold the flop. Second table, like we have tens, but not really. Nothing really in equity perspective, so just check fold. This one looks strong enough to defend. But on this flop, it's just check fold would be. Okay, so we pick up second pair. second pair. I still think we can put this on the river. Easy fold on the third table. So I would continue betting the first one. The high card's usually good for small blind in that situation. Actually 68 entries in PLO. Russian cash 200 right now. And on the reg tables just one table 500, so I am there as well. So even on 200 there are just 2 tables more. Nothing special for this Saturday. So this hands I would check, but I will kinda take the tight side, and the second table is pretty close. Do we need to peel this? It looks like connected enough, but I'm not sure. And tough flop. If he posts, we probably should go, because he shouldn't. And when he checks, this is kind of weird stuff, because like he would check most of his flushes. So yeah, I would check. I wouldn't bluff this. So first, interesting. Let's go here. That's bad. Yeah, I wouldn't bluff the king here, probably lose. No, we won. Okay. Fine. And on the fourth table, I think I would play check call. River kinda interesting. Okay. So ace on the. Let's try to steal this flush draw. Good stuff. So when everybody checks, I'm kind of. I think I would still check first table. And probably fold. With our second nuts flush draw and kings. Third table looks like a 3-bet for me. And we have top pair, gutter on the fourth. Still think I will just check it back. We have peel and nothing good here. On the flop. We kinda could consider to bluff this, but against small blind I don't want really. We even won. So this hand I'll just fold it for multi-way. And this one, it's kinda... I think we need to be more connected with these queens, I believe. So yesterday's action was much better than today on the reg tables. And even this hand I think I could consider to fold against under the gun. So I would figure it out. So yeah, easy game here. Here we could consider to call. Yeah, I'm the Andreas. It was kinda. Oh, actually now the recreation is double up. So maybe I would play a little bit more there. So it's kind of one table on 2k and one table of 500 outside of Russian cash. So yeah, here we are playing 2k. Maybe it would be more interesting one. This is close on the river. Could fold probably. This is a weird hand here. Fold it. Fold it. Fold it here as well with second nuts. Let's peel. This opponent looks pretty active. Okay, so I flop nuts. Kinda too many action. At this moment. Meanwhile, we have hand in 500. That's the best flop. Not the best flop. Turn is kind of better. River is great. And we have the nuts on 2k. It's valid. That's still potted. So here, this one, this hand, I could limp in the multi-way and to face a race. Let's go probably chop it up. Strange hand on the second. On the fourth, sorry. Yep. Crush and Dreams I have only seen should take high stakes with my buy-ins when the Rex recreationals in his lower stakes reg. So interesting flop here. I think we could even raise this one. Kinda okay against 10-9. We are even ahead, 53%. Pretty loose peel, so again, yeah, we need to be. Oh, we used 2 of our outs and deals the last one probably. Yeah, it's a good result for us. And so yeah, maybe with this kind of high volume equity, like we have 4 Russian cash and 2 reg.tables, maybe I will take breaks a little bit often. I'm 36 years old. So yeah, you have to take care. And here I also can be like this kind of hand. Andreas was asked me. So yeah, say plays okay. Here we have action. Should probably fold right now. Yeah, just put the rest. Here would be a short all-in, and this hand kind of question. The table looks quite passive, so I would open. But I think we could consider folded pre-flop as well under the gun. So that is one more table on 500. So I think I would probably close one Russian cash. Too many action. Ace king 7-6. This is close. So I need to leave some table. I think I would fold the PLO to K. Just quads. So the end I would back if I would miss some tables. Maybe it would be better to close another ones like without spade, just check you up. This checks I could probably 3-bet on PLO 500. Looks like our opponent shows to not the strongest range. Pre-flop and check raise would be okay. Just pot and go with this, but usually we have to check this flop. So let's go with the rest. Yeah, kinda loose peel on the flop, I would say. But who cares? And we lose. But we run pretty good on the flop. Just unfortunate turn for us. Yeah, nothing special. Probably like the game can consider fault on the flop, I think, on the fourth table. Lose some 2k. Yeah. So you kinda don't have many equity. Here. So river is interesting one. Let's try to bluff this. Yeah, beautiful flop on 2k. Question, do we want to raise or just call? I think I would bet and go with this. King is kinda so I have some heads up on 500 as well. And we have the 500, another one. So we have some action this time. Against 3-bet, I think just fold. Okay, so we missed 1,500. Have 2,500 and 2k plus 2 Russian cash. think still just default without. Actually, I would check. Sometimes we kinda could consider to raise this, but don't think that we need at least some cutter or something like this. I think check back is fine here. Call the turn. And probably fold the river. Visit my 10. This is really weird. So haven't seen this for a while. And we have action on other 5. $100. Yeah, bad flop for our hand, just fold. Nothing special. Here is nice flop. Action 4. I think we still could bet this pretty aggressively. So he has a gutter. No, we have open ender, so he leads. I think I will just fold. No big deal, and this queens to the mug. We saw a new adjustments. And this is interesting one. Like I could peel, I could 4-bet. I'm just 4-bet. So good luck for us, probably aces. Strong aces. Yeah, tough flop. Tough flop. Like we could peel, but again, if he raised, we should just go with it anyway. So just kinda cooler. And when we 4-bet, potentially we could fold kings or queens. Potentially. Not always. Hey brother. Hello brother, hello. How are you doing? Dog like Rose. So yeah. How are you doing? I actually... Will you go to the Nordic Open? Andreas Bumrace made a good promotion for me. I still thinking about it, but still not sure would I find the time. Yeah, I actually like this format. It's kind of mixing at this point, so we'll try something like this and then we'll figure it out. I think I would steal 3, but even he kinda goes pot this time. Actually not pot, just 4. So let's 3-bet and fold against 4-bet. Top 2. That's this table is weird already. He bets so big. He'll just fold the turn. Would believe him. To pair. Kinda close. I am great. What about you? I am cool, man. Playing Saturday, tomorrow would be free. Would just relax and recover for next week. So planning to run 10 kilometers for tomorrow as well. Usually running on Sundays. Maybe I would participate in some. Let's peel here the button. Maybe I would participate in some kind of amateurs. So let's go. Okay. The flop is strong, but with many draws. Okay. 2 times. Let's go. Okay. Woo! I need to show my heartbeats. It was pretty high, I believe. Can I find it fast for you? Where they are? We have to peel here as well. Unfortunately, cannot find it fast. But I felt how my heart running away. Yeah, 1-0 lose there. Nordic Open hand thought about it. Do you live in Shilland? No, my friend, I live on Newland. So that's why actually. I think if I would live on Shilland before, I have lived on the Wodenborg. In the Wodenborg, on the Wodenborg. So now I'm on Newland. And it's like I still consider to go because Andreas also told me that it should be cash PLO, so I like interest in this format mostly. Okay, now probably I would finally start the heartbeats. Yeah, but now it's okay. Now it's back. But yeah, it was big. How much it was? 6k, 6k pot. Yeah, quite a big one. Quite a big one. Okay, this is really interesting turn, so let's try to check raise this one. On the turn. Okay. We are blocking flashes, but what we can get called by? So let's still try to... Okay. Can play different stuff here. Yeah, so if you run to the deuces, it would be deuces. Still think we can peel first table. Yeah, especially in position. And now we're probably losing, but something weird. What's going on? Okay. Action here, like too many action at this moment. Everywhere. So let's go with aces. We need deuce or deuce or what we need? 7. Six is bad, but I think we one side pot. Or not. Oh, actually we won the main pot. It's cool. Like kind of the biggest one. The biggest one. So yeah, I think this table is finished. Let's switch to another one. So this hand is actually could be just fold pre-flop and against this sizing. I would fold on the flop. So yeah, tight is right. Tight is right. I was away for a few minutes now. 300 be blind plus on PLO 2K. Yeah, it was. It was few crazy spots. The boom race, like I won. What I won? Like kind of the main pot. It was like the recreational open kind of from the MP, and I called rainbow aces on the button, so the big blind squeeze us recreational calls, and I pre-pot, so everybody commit like 3-way and kind of 4-byte pots like this, and the flop was ace queen 9 with large draw, so big blind checks, recreational like put the rest. I go with my aces, and likely the recreational had ace king 10-10, so just gutter. Oh, hello from YouTube. Hello, Willington Low. Like pretty cool to see from YouTube, because I actually was thinking maybe to stop some like it for a while. That one. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream, to the team. Happy to see you. It's kind of new picture on the chat. Really cool. How you found me, my friend, on the YouTube? This is pretty important for me. Okay, so I have actually like I have the desire to make some useful videos of PLO, like learning stuff or some good tips for beginners, for maybe for advanced as well. Just need the time. I think maybe I would be a little bit more free on in May, because my smallest kid will go to the kindergarten, so I hope I would be a little bit more free. Let's take a seat. It's really cool to see somebody from the YouTube. Yeah. So I think we would still check, even this is player playing pretty loose. Probably fold the river. I saw that he kinda merges, so like with the 7 just fold. Yeah, when like when you're playing this high limit, so like you power beats always go high in big spots. Interesting run out. So this is interesting one. Actually raising not so many hands. I'll just fold. So meanwhile, let's see what's going on other poker rooms at this time. Saturday, kinda like 2 p.m. Yeah, so there are some action on PLO. Heads up on stars 500 and one table on PLO 6 card. I think this 7th I will just mark. So stars. So let's check the party. Party, party. Ugh. And party is just one table PLO 200, and that's it. Okay, so we jump into 1K. Let's play this table as well. So let's check the 888. Oh, sorry, I will take it out for a moment. I played with Yuri a lot in PLO tournament, solid player. He is at U25. Ah, Uranissimo. Yeah, I believe this is should be a strong regular. Thank you, Boomrace. Thank you. Have you played on the GG or where have you played? I think we have to build this in the third table. I want to check what he was building me. I hit a straight. Okay. Bet check. Yeah, this is tough. Against small blind, I think I'll just fold. This one. It's kind of like open on the solar world. Still try to play tighter. The fourth table is close and the third one as well. Against check raise, we have to peel this. And this stance is kinda weird. I think I will just fold. Maybe I don't need to even open that. Yes, just check raise with top pair, you know. How you like that? Closey posy again. He checks back, I would bet. By myself. And against this sizing, I'll just fold. Yeah. MTT on GG. I understand you, Andreas. I actually, Andreas, saw your Twitch channel, and it's I saw the clip from Crash Bandicoot. This is pretty cool. I really love this game. When I was a kid, I would say, and especially this races. This is kind of one of the most my favorite. I believe I played so many with my cousin and cousine, so really great memories from that play. I was actually really like to during the game to try to find all these secret ways, like to make short track. So really cool stuff. Yeah, really like it. That game. So not like my kids have Nintendo, and is this like Mario race looks kinda similar, but my main races was probably Crash Bandicoot, and even like this normal game you running and crushed the boxes was cool as well. So yeah, cool stuff. I think he can bet this on the river, especially with club. So nines and gutter. Probably still check fold on the river on 200. Yeah. Interesting to see what they would show. Tens, nuts. flush. This is interesting one. I decided to squeeze here with kings against two shorts and against min raise. Looks like not too strong, and this flop is kinda okay to pot call. So this actually hand, I would check this. Probably should be an open, but I think if you want to tight, this could be one of them. Here we have limp pot. Default here. Here as well, and there's nothing going on at this point. Haha. Yes, I started on Twitch in like 2013. It's like 13 years ago, man. It's actually, I came to Denmark in 2012 on October, so this is actually close. Yeah, cool. I streamed all games to speed run them. How many viewers do you have? Did you have, Andreas, when you streamed these games at that time? So it's kinda so many years ago. I streamed back then. Like this kind of 7-cent deuce, I will just fold. Yeah, I want to type pre-flop stuff. Was this girl your favorite character on the Crush race? Because my cousin, she always played with this girl, and she probably she was the best. And I actually, I don't know, I feel like she's kind of the fastest. Maybe I'm just kind of house result re-entered, but I'm not sure. So yeah, still messing on the stars at this time. I also streamed Hearthstone online card game at some point. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this game, but I haven't played. I already probably switched to the poker at the time, and now I'm kinda just poker is my main game. Stuff spot already on the first table. Let's see the river. Hope to see check. Against spot would be tough. Yeah. This is tough. Queens, queen 6. We don't beat value. Quite. I need to think. Like his draws will guards on the river most of the time. queens, queen 6. We would have queen 6 probably, not so many queens. 6, 7. So we are close. It's unknown player. Probably lose. Yeah. Think we could have to consider to fold this stuff. On the river. But like I would check that hand, but we are so strong in our range, like we wouldn't have, like we will just have queen 6 and maybe sometimes queen queen, so just sometime. Here I think we could check raise. Insta call. Check. Okay. So yes, I saw just like actually the poker players really liked that Hearthstone game, and I heard a lot of nice words from it. So it's kind of strategy stuff, how I remember. Okay, so we have new follower Maxel S. Thank you very much for following me. Thank you a lot. Welcome to the team, my friend. If you have questions, welcome to the chat. We have pretty nice discussions always in the chat, so welcome there. Yeah, so that hand with like button with both, it's kinda tough. Like it's tough spot for me. Again, maybe against unknown we could fold, I don't know. I had maybe 5-8 viewers I see in Hearthstone. I had mates 30-50. Pretty yeah, this is cool. A lot one. This is really cool stuff. And yes, girl character is GTO best stats. Yeah. Okay, so like so cool. So I felt like my cousin was just pressed us so hard and crushed. And like we mostly play in 3-person. So like the boys kind of want to play with boys characters, so we not often choose that one. So I think this table will finish. Well, back then, now she is on the best after. Well, back then, now she is not best after people sold the game more. Let's see, you're talking about the Hearthstone, yeah, I understand. But yeah, it was actually the card game, so that's why the players kinda of poker appreciated that as well. But it was a big boom, I remember, like many streamed and play that game. So yeah. Fortunately, we'll lose that. I was top 10 in Europe when I picked in Hearthstone. Wow, man. Yeah, yeah, so good, you know? Like, I think if you will push a little bit more on the poker, so you could really be on a high level. So you have a really cool background for it. Like, like I also and I thinking back through. So I kinda when I was like between 5 and 8 years old, I really liked fishing, and then after 10 I start training a lot in cycling sport. So I was there around 10 years, something like this. And during this period I also played a lot of computer games. It was nothing professional, and actually at that time, like, it was like more than 20 years ago. 25. Yes, like it's kind of 25 years ago. So at that time it was not many even options to play something professional, and I believe that if I was born a little bit later, so like I am from 1989, so maybe if I was close to 2000s, I think I would I don't know would I play poker, but I think I missed the bluff here, but anyway, I would really push myself to some computer stuff as well. Computer games. So yeah, like I like fishing before, like cycling a lot, where you can train in your stamina and like this grind routine, I would say. So like just go and go and go and go like for hours. And the gaming as well is. And at one point I also was like kinda like the bets on sport. Not so long time. I was trying to figure it out some strategy, but I wasn't good there. So actually after that I switched to the poker. So it's kinda interesting. So I think we could raise that hand. I see. Yeah, let's bet the flop. So I think I should consider like to be much more tighter on this triple barrels spot. And here we are losing just for queens, yeah. So maybe I have just fold completely everything. Kinda exploitative, but I don't know that would the players have 33% bluffs there. At least in that line. Especially on the diamond, like kinda everything gets there. Could we beat values? Maybe, but when he bet spot, don't really think, not really think so. Okay, so let's try to jump into 2K. One more time, we have some actions there. Nothing special. Nuts here. So I have 2K here, and this table would probably broke. So my media manager making some funny stuff. Just once here. And fold my 7 plus gutter. So we lose on the second table. Cool, I am also profitable. Esport better. Okay, man. so, so we have like even more same interests. It's like, have you found some strategy for it, and which sports have you considered to bet? This is actually close here on the small blind. Let's peel this recreational. And this hand is kinda interesting as well. I would check it. Have to peel this. And now I'm not go anywhere. So this table, like it's kinda like slow play and possibility to have a nice probably check the river. Nice bluff catch on the dangerous run out for me. The river kinda close, I could value bet. But against probably a regular, I decided to just check. On the turn is close, so we could bet this on the turn. For sure. I'm still thinking about that. Yesterday I made this triple barrel call down and was not really happy with it. Today the same stuff. Still think that I could be more tight. So I would fold my queens and ace here on the turn. And just check, probably lose to the flush. No, actually, like, so yeah, people not really like to bluff the rivers. uh, so yeah, this triple barrel spot I need be more tight as well, I think. Let's jump to 1k. Yeah, and actually feels better when I'm trying to tight pre-flop ranges as well. Here just a fold. This player kind of think should be the recreational one. So we have aces, PLO 2k. Like, this table actually looks not really nice. I'll just switch that. Nothing special at that moment. And okay, so we have one here on 500. Think it's I bet 95% leak of Legends and 5% Counter-Strike through. Ah, okay, so your bets on Counter-Strike. I understand. So sorry, my friend, I was told that you bet on like normal sports, like just normal sports, not esports. Okay, League of Legends. Yeah, I heard about this game. Haven't played. It's like I believe it's kind of really beautiful game. What I remember of it. I'm just very good at analyzing and watching all games in China and many in Korea. Okay. Fizzy falls here. So my main betting marked in Chinese League of Legends. So you are kind of expert in this stuff. Strong, really powerful. Do you still watching some streams of different games of esports, Andreas? So this is close 7-5. Let's rebet. And let's try to get some sin value with my 6. Sis. Again, this hand is close on the button. I think I'll just pot call it. If I'm run to the jack, I run to the jack. Probably I do. Nope. queen is good. Yeah, queen is good. Cool. Big one. The teams change so much many times a year, but bookmakers just copy paste their lines. Okay. Plus team form from before. So there are many interest spots to take as a better. Really cool. Really cool. Do you still betting on this stuff? Uh, um, this is close for me on the bottom. Spill this one. Yes, I watch esports every day. Cool. So what is your favorite game at this time? So maybe I need to meet you with like, or maybe just discuss more the games. It's like colleagues, like I kind of don't have many time for it, but still interesting topic for me. So like, do we play just one? Heads up here. Yeah. Okay, let's see this hand. So we would go on the turn here. And now I'll just switch it. So I'm playing 2K at this moment as well. Here, let's see. I would check raise. And check folds. Third table here. I think this is strong enough to raise. Probably against recreational. Yes, but not as much as I used to. This is... I would 3-bet because we are such deep. Let's bet. I would kinda bet kinda bigger. So how we get to the showdown here and probably fold this out of position. This is close. Do we lose? Yes, we lose. 2025 and 2026 I have moved down because I don't put as much time on it. And you are married now, my friend. League of Legends, it's a very nice game to watch. So much strategy from start to end. Yeah, so my beautiful wife, she didn't play a lot the computer games when she was a kid, but she still has this desire. So I think this is okay. So yeah, maybe the League of Legends could be a good one to play. Wow, yeah, you see it? It quads. Quads is already here. I don't really have leading range probably on that, but I still I would check raise it on the turn. And let's bet something with checks. So the kills would be just a call pre-flop. Okay. Dangerous flop. Let's see. So he shouldn't have many strong stuff, but I still think I would check. Yeah, good result for us. Yeah, I need to be more careful with triple barrel and like more multiple barrel aggression from my opponent. Yes, this is spots where tough to find enough bluffs. Need to remember this for future spots. Andreas, maybe you have like understanding of Nintendo games as well, and if you do, so which game would you recommend for kinda like same-ish type, like League of Legends, or at least kinda beautiful, mostly for the women's or girls, kind of like with the beautiful stuff, not so, with so many bloods and other dangerous things. So we have actually here on 500. The flop is kinda. Will just check fold with my hand. Okay, I would probably check coin if it's not a pot. Can't spot it would be hard. Let's see. Check. Yeah, so I need to believe for people more. Haha, yes, soon getting married and buying a house last year has drained my money. Okay, so now you are not so flexible. I actually know I have like for next 3 year I have kind of I didn't say it's not like a goal, this is like a way I need to buy the house for my family, so that's why I would try to grind as hard as I can. So I would make some content for sure for next 3 years. Maybe one time I would start the challenge for the house. Sun running in high stakes. Yeah, it's something like going on right now. So okay, so we have 1 hour more for playing. And I would finally have a free. I have just 1 day off per week. So yeah, need to use it strongly. For refresh the head. To spend some times with family. Important stuff. Do you live close to the Copenhagen, Andreas? And you know, like as a poker pro, is for me it's kind of hard to get money from the bank, so I need to just grind for it. So this table looks kinda done. Let's switch it. Okay, so we have 500 table. Penny Van Pegens, he is from our team. He was chatting before. So he knows us. I think against small size and we can check all the turn. The river is kinda check and hope for the showdown. Here is interesting, they check twice. Let's bluff. Again, check raise is a fold. Easy. New streaming goal, buy a house. Yeah, something like this. Like, you know, this is. It's. It could be true. It could be true. It could be true. At one point. So it's just kinda not a goal, just kinda a need. Yeah, Roskilde, I know this town, city. I believe you should have pretty nice festival. I haven't been there, but I heard a lot of it on this city or town. I'd say correct. So yeah, I was living in Wodenborg on Sheerland, or in Sheerland for around 2-3 years, I believe. My middle daughter was born on Rinkobenfelste. So like that region. So this kings is already cozy here. Let's be tight. Let's squeeze this one. It's okay for me. Player kinda aggressive, but the flop give nothing for us, so just check fold. Yeah, we lose, unfortunately. Yeah, bank won't give poker players money. I actually know, Andreas. I have a meeting with how it's called actually. I will try to remember how it's called in Danish. With just a second. Want to remember. Revisor. Like this revisor person. And I was kinda. I considered the opportunity to play other platforms without Danish license, you know. Because without, like, it was in January probably, something like that. So it wasn't GG on Denmark, and like the action was pretty low. So I was really considered to play other platforms and just pay normal taxes from income. And I was kind of hope to like register something efficiently in SCAT or something like this. So I go to the revisor and had discussions there. And it's actually you cannot kind of like open something kind of be self-standy, something like this. You like, so poker is just a private income and you will pay just the normal taxes and pretty high normal taxes, I imagine. So and then GG came to Denmark, so I stopped with that idea. So here is already close, but I still wish could just pot, you know. Okay, I'll just fold this one. Yeah, Newcoben first. Yeah, I think Rinkoben it was on the island. Newcoben first. Ah, you was born there. Cool, man. Yeah, so I have one kid from that hospital. And actually the place of hospital really cool. I remember like after we get the child, I was sitting close to the window and it was a beautiful view to the river from the hospital. Like, was really amazing, really nice memories from it. Cool place. So we have some action here, and this is the both are regulars. So yeah, interesting stuff. Okay, even like that, you see, like not really standard spot, but let's peel and let's go. I think this is enough, even is for bet. I don't think that I want to check it. Just hope not run to the set. It would be hard to get faults on this super dynamic flush draw flop, but still. Let's go. Set is there, but we're still 25. Oh, we are dead on the turn. Unfortunately. And kind of standard stuff, I would say. Now compassing the skins could be fold pre. Could be fold pre because the domination of faces is real, so okay, will you XP blind? I will give up here against small blind. Quads. Just a quads. Have you see it? Have you see it? Meanwhile, I will jump to another 500. I think here I will just fold because then you could still check raise and we are not really have. We have just probably flush draw, so I will just fold it. And I saw like, yes, the Daniel was check raised before, so can imagine that he can do it this again. So here we have top set and let's check raise. Is it top set? Okay, so we would leave 2k, I think. Nothing too specially. Yes, you cannot optimize the poker text by making a company or something like that, but now we have GG, no need. Yes, so now I just need to play good and to beat this rake. You know, just sounds like this. This is interesting flop. This is really interesting. I think I will just check raise and go with this. Oh, the king is kinda bad. This is really bad turn. So like he could have kings for sure, jack as well, and like the king high flush draw wouldn't probably fold here as well. But still like the flop, like we don't need too many. Okay, I think I will just strip it. Are we dead? No, not totally dead. Okay, we have straddles here. So we lose both, but I think it's okay. Like the turn on the turn, the spot is kind of too big, and again, like even against Jack, we had 20%, and sometimes we could have potentially full equity on the turn. This is a big, something big, something big happened on the second table. Seven. Okay, so we have a little bit more hours. Minutes, not hours, just minutes. Something between 15 or 20 minutes. I think this should be probably a fold against shorty. This one as well. So yeah, we have 76 followers at this moment. 24 more and we will start calculate the Russian cash 200 for this magic 222. Okay, we have some action here. 222,000 hands. Aces. Still aces. Even how many? 19 bigs. So this skins is already close for me. Without any support, I think I will just fold. And this skins I would peel because we have recreational on the small blind. Otherwise I would probably just fold. This one close because shorties. So I would fold. And against 4, like insta 4 bet, I think single suit. I would fold as well. So let's try take a step with our kings. And I would bet my large draw. Yeah, this is pretty aggressive action here with straddles on 500. And I would fold my 7 here. No big deal. Against raise. So this table is really interesting with straddles. Okay, Bombi Schmombi, finally I haven't seen it for a while. So we might straight. Let's raise this one. Against check raise, I will fold. So this is, should be the regular from Liechtenstein, yeah? Festival is mostly for drinking and having. Cannot read the last part. But yeah, it's like... And this festival is going on the summer, yeah, like most of them should be. But call with second nuts flush draw. Turn is kinda interesting one. Check. I wouldn't have too many. And now I would check and give him a rope. Unfortunately, we misses. On the turn, I still saw that he. It's kind of weird that he just not rips his hand on the turn. So maybe I'm mistaken. So. Easy fold now. So. So I think I will finish with. Like we have some action. Just thinking to finish the Russian cash and focus on the regular tables because we have quite of them. I would continue betting this, probably just pot and give up. So yeah, I think I will close Russian cash and would focus on regular because it's still possible to jump in for $5. So yeah, let's squeeze. Aces. Yes, festival is always end of June to start July. Yeah, and I believe it's kind of one of the biggest, yes, festival in Denmark. Tough spot on this 500. And the river is kinda dicey as well. Yeah, I need to believe people more. So this 9th is pretty close. So with queen suit it should be a peel without closey, posy. Now just check fold. Nothing interesting. At this point. So we're playing 6 tables, regular reg. How much we have? We have 4. Yes, the biggest in Denmark. Yep. We have 4 500, 1 2k and 1 1k. Which sinners coming to this festival, Andreas? Are they from Denmark or from other countries as well? So this one would finish. This player, I believe, regular. Okay, now we have. Oh, we moved to the 1,500, which is cool. On stars, still nothing special. Okay, so there are some 2K. Let's see. Parties. Kinda dead as well. I think this is too loose. So we have 2 tables, 2K. At this point. And easy. Oh, it's have some hands here and that. Here and there. Let's put the rest. Oh, this is interesting flop. Like, have kinda too deep with first player position. It's PR4, yeah. A little bit more. Close to the 5. Can I just pot and go with this? Close spot. This is close one. This is close one. Okay, now it's more easy. It's usually big international names that's seen as at the festival. But during the last few years, it has been. I think actually we could fold this one and just put call here. I think this queens is too weak. Good luck here. No, run to the set. Unfortunately. Okay. At least we won this. What was the action pre-flop? Interesting. What was the action? Let's see. I don't remember the action there. Oh, okay, yeah, so he was on the UTG. Yeah, kind of standard. So now we have 8 regular tables. It's usually big international names that's seen at the festival, but during the last few years it has been worse quality of stars. Okay. Have you been there, Andreas, on this festival? So we have a little bit. I think we'll play kind of around 10 minutes more. And then I would still like finish with the training session to feels comfort when I stand up out of the tables. This tables is pretty cool. So Andreas, if you have 500, you can jump to this one. With straddle. Looks interesting one. Yeah, so we are playing all, probably most of this 500 plus at this point. And what we... Okay, now we have even 9. Maybe I would close something. So we have aces here. Let's see, maybe I would close some table. Yeah, I have one to do it. This is close. Close decision. And we could just go here on that flop. Nope, not something for me. Yeah, this is kinda a special interest, I would say. Do you like alcohol? So I have 10 tables at this moment. Let's be focused. Okay, so I leave one. It's actually good because too many tables. And I would probably leave this 500 as well. I think we could peel this pair. I think I would fold my ace king here. I have seen too many values. Haven't seen bluffs. Sankara is high stakes reg, by the way, also in PLO 5 and 6. Okay, yeah. Thank you. On your PLO 2K. Thank you. Here's here. Let's try to bluff my blockers. Doesn't work. We have action here. These aces. So yeah, just bet and go with it. Yeah. Unfortunately, we faced this nuts. Tough, but it's happened. Let's run it twice. So we probably lose it. Yeah. Yeah, so the players kinda really not interested into bluff, the river especially. I need to be more tighty against the aggressions. I have not been drinking alcohol for 8 years or so. I just think it's a bad habit and I could have fun without. Yeah, I kinda understand people who drinking and I don't mind about it, but I'm not drinking. I actually, for whole of my life, I believe I wasn't drunk totally. I don't know, we have small line here. For like where I missed the head, and I think I'm not drinking for the last around maybe 10 years, something like this. Like maybe it was some kind of one little bit of champagne for the new year, maybe like 10 years ago or something like that, but I probably done. I haven't started like kind of strong, but I understand that this is not my stuff. What about nicotine cigarettes? All this new stuff I know, this electro cigarettes. I'm how's it called, vibes or something like this. I believe. So okay, so we are probably close to the end of today's session. So we have kinda around 10 minutes all in all, and let's close. It was the last few spots will lose big ones, unfortunately, but it's a part of the game. We were lucky on 2K before, so let's see. And actually, it would be interesting to see how much rake back I would have, because I wouldn't play tomorrow, so it would be the last session for this week. And in Denmark, we have this standard 20% rake back. Okay, so we have aces on 2K. Let's go. And this hand, I think we could 3-bet here. Let's bet this. Tough turn. Let's start with check and then decide it. I would probably check a lot here. Meanwhile, I would bet this turn kinda with whole of my range, I believe. We can bet full pot, can bet half pot, it's kinda whatever. So the river is kinda okay. Let's bet half pot. We could lose to the boat, but I still think it's okay. Yeah, so just raise it into our face. I would fold this. Just insta raise, you know. I start to learn that when you face this insta raise to your face, just fold. And unfortunately, I would actually isolate the skins, even it's kinda loose, but you should fold this one. Not the best finish of the stream, but anyway, I think it's okay. And I would probably bet this again and peel the short one, fold against the big one. No nicotine, so again, tough spot on the turn. But I think it's not tough, just check fold would be the play. Okay, Andreas, yeah, it's cool. I am also following this, but understand the people who made another decision. Yeah, we have just fold this turn. For sure, fortunately. Lose a couple of hands in the end. So let's check for today. I actually think that even with that winning stuff, we could still be... How much we have here? 3,000. I still think that we could be... Maybe just all this morning session we could be in plus, but it's kinda close. So let's check the graph and... the rake back for a week, and we have a few minutes, so maybe we'll have time to check a few hands in the PLO trainer. So yeah, and I hope would be close. Maybe 1-2 weeks more. I hope we get our 100 followers. And would start the chronometer for the challenge of 222,000 hands on PLO Russian cash to 200. So let's close this and check the Pokercraft. Let's check the Pokercraft. So let's actually start with Russian cash. We haven't played too many for today, but still I have played a little bit in the morning as well. Actually it was it today? Yeah, still kinda 1,500 hands. I would download them and then would check it on the holder manager as well. So let's see. So on Russian cash we run kinda minus 500 and plus I believe like minus $400 in rakeback. So it could be around 900 all in all. So let's keep it minded. Let's see PLO reg.tables. There are a lot of tables for today. Maybe. PLO. I actually cannot. Why I cannot see all of them? Oh, I need to make sure, yeah. Okay, so we have now, so there are a lot today. So I have been playing also in the first part of the day. Let's see. Yeah, that was many tables. It were many tables. So I started pretty early. Actually, 1,158 hands on reg tables. It's kinda strong. So let's check the graph. Yeah, so it was interesting one. So we start kinda hot. Have you seen me actually? Where I'm going on? Oh, now you just can see the the Pokercraft. So yeah, kinda hot start. Like start was kinda okay, nothing special, but then we won. Like we lose this one stake on 2K kinda, then we won close to the 2 back. And then it's kind of just green, nothing special. On the V kinda going down and a little bit down on the V here as well. So minus 1,000 in there, and before we had kinda 900, so it's kinda close to the break even with the rake. So I think maybe close kinda to the minus 200 all in all today. Even we at some point we run pretty well, but it's happened. So yeah, I think we are kinda minus 200 for today. Maybe close to the 0. So let's write it, and I would let's see, actually I don't have too many times, so just maybe a few hands I would check in the PLO trainer. So that's That's happened kinda, yeah, PLO dispersion, crazy. And I'm still on the way to figure it out how it's actually, what it going, how I can, what can I show on the GG. Okay, so let's take few hands and I will finish for today and I would be back on the Monday. Let's close the client firstly. And let's see some. So yeah, I would be back on Monday. And maybe I still consider maybe I would also like this 1 p.m. till 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. I probably would try to stream as usual, and maybe I would maybe I would stream also in another times during the day, how it was actually today, but I still think it's kind of depends how I would if I would have the opportunity for it. So it feels pretty okay today. We kind of tight pre-flop ranges. Just had few. Actually, let's check this hand. It was kind of like I again called down triple barrel in singular spot, which felt kind of like call with my top of the range, but I still thinking do our opponents would have enough bluffs. So it was kind of like this board, and our opponent bets the flop. We pills with button too, and I actually think we could even fold it on the flop already. Actually not, we just peel all of them. Okay, the turn was 6 or 7, I'm not really sure. But no big deal. Like something like this, he's continue betting. We never fold here, like 7 plus. So we peel, and the river comes flush. Something like this, I believe, and he just bought into us. And let's see what we have to do here. Like, we should peel pretty close to the 1 minus alpha, so we have defend close to this 50%. And like our 7-6 is pretty close to the top of our range. We shouldn't have too many queens. We would have queen 7. It's kind of would be insta call for sure. A little bit of jacks, not so many. So I actually don't think that we consider to fold both here. Just some, actually, yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see. And like we fold in some both, but we've built in some flushes. This is interesting. Kinda with the queen, I believe. So the queen is kinda important one. And we call in some trips as well. So I think maybe with 6 could fold on the river, but 7 is some 7 is folding as well. What about 7-6? So just a few of them in the solver land. So and we had kinda, you know, king 10, 7-6, something like this. Yeah, so this is easily peel. Yeah, we cannot fold, like this is too much. We have to defend this, otherwise we would overfold a lot, but always kind of feels bad when you are losing this triple barrel. And the opponent was unknown for me, so it's kind of no information. Maybe with some reason they could deviate more. It's actually interesting how wide we like we should defend like close to this 50%. most of the full houses, flushes is kinda doesn't matter what flush do you have. More important to have pair blocker. So like we need board pair to peel. So yeah, I think if we second flush again, 2 pair call, board pair call, as a second flush, other flushes as well. So 2 pair, board pair, kind of like this. So yes, this was interesting. Oh, it was actually one hand before previous, I remember. It would be hard to calculate it correct, but let's see how it was. How it was actually. It was kinda like played higher. So it was like squeeze, and we had Jack 9-9. Sounds like this. Not totally sure. Yeah, so when Jack 9-9 just insta forward. So we just run to the aces on PLO 2k with this hand. So I remember this. So yeah, I think it's kinda like this for today. Pretty interesting session. Oh, actually, haven't checked the rake back for week. Let's close the PLO trainer, and I would check this one for a moment. And then I would wrap it up. So I close the PLO trainer. Yep. So let's check. Like, I'm not kinda like a big, like this crazy grinder, so I still want to put more attention to the quality of the game. But, and but the amount of hands is also pretty important. So this is kind of should be a balanced stuff. All in all. So let's see. Let's see. How many rake back I would have for this week. So if you look here, like I would get $555 for a week. It's kind of okay. So it means that I paid 5 times more rake, so it's $2,200 rake. Yeah, crazy one. Even that I'm not like kind of the big grinder. The biggest one for sure. So it's like the last part what I want to say for today. Thank you for watching me. See you on Monday in the same place, at the same time, maybe a little bit early. And have a nice Saturday and weekend for